That's good, huh? Great, we're just about to get started with our networking sessions. We've got 4 little short segments on
fantastic. And
meeting
the
and
4
monitoring.
segments, do you know what they are?
Sure, we've got how to break the ice, elevator pitch, connecting people, and how to follow up and maintain your network.
Great, excellent. Thank you so much, Paula.
Sure.
We're going to have an interactive, high energy, fast paced, quick and dirty, round robin type of event where we give you information on how to build your network and strengthen your network.
Lampshade on their head, swinging from here to there, gregarious, outgoing. According to Myers-Briggs, that definition for introvert and extrovert is not based on behavior. It's based on what the stimulus does to your either feeling engaged, giving you energy, or does it take away your energy? The I says, where you are on that introvert-extrovert scale makes all the difference in whether you'll sign up to go to that event. You can fix it to your dashboard, and oh, look under there, the big reveal is a ice cream. You can remind yourself of ice cream. All right, so I think I've used up my time. No, I'm not with all of that. And so you can't. The last one is manage your expectations.
My segment, so that'll be my introduction. So I don't need to introduce myself now, although I will tell you that my name is Chris Cabrera. And I'm going to talk to you about 3 things that I think are critical to an elevator pitch, to an effective elevator pitch.
Action.
Good evening, IABC Los Angeles.
Hi.
My name is Chris Cabrera, and I'm a 23-year professional communicator. That means I've been trained, educated, and I'm experienced in the art of communications. I like to think of it as having a James Bond license to communicate. Ooh, yeah, hey, mystery, intrigue, right, yeah. Please stand and deliver your elevator pitch. I said please.
Doing this. This will be the first time I have ever done my elevator pitch.
It's a safe
environment. You that I am a communications consultant. I help executives at large firms make complicated business strategies simple. I do this in employee communications, with employee engagement practices, with internal brand delivery, and with training.
I haven't had to use it in a while.
Never should have told me that.
Okay, my name is Charlotte Lassos. My company is called Straight Up Communications. I am a top-notch business and communications writer. I work with smaller, large companies, mostly large companies, and can write anything that is needed. My area of emphasis is employee communication.
And Caitlin, you look beautiful. Do you have an elevator pitch?
I did have one, but my business and my focus now is fluid.
Okay.
So I don't have one to present who I presently am tonight.
Okay, so let's do the exercise. We're working on an elevator pitch, and so what we're working on is making it crisp and to the point, compelling, and with confidence.
And said with confidence, yes.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That is a great book. I strongly encourage you to read that book. It's fantastic.
I will. Thank you.
How of our mind and how we can instigate. So the next step is connecting others. And how many of you know somebody who is just a natural connector? They know everybody, they connect everybody, they hook people up, they're like a...
So connecting, I think it's 2 parts. It's connecting to people and then connecting people to each other. So I have 3 little tips, and then I have an exercise. How do you take it to that next step? Now that you've broken the ice and you've done your elevator pitch, you know, how do you deepen that connection so that it lasts beyond tonight, right? You know, can do things on employee engagement in this way. And I had been to a conference, had been to this great session, so I dug up the name of the guy. And Chris ended up talking to him and calling him, and they connected. And I didn't do that. I didn't like ask Chris for a LinkedIn recommendation the next day, or I didn't start asking him for anything. You know, you just do these things. It's a long-term reward that you get back. have a job, and 6 months later when you need something, all of your kids, there's 1,000 ways, and sometimes the personal ways you can help them are even more words, 1 or 2 things that you're passionate about.
Hudson is now talking to Christie Lee. Did you, Deborah and Christie, did you two find something that crisscrosses your interest?
To learn about Deborah.
Well, yeah, we're going to talk about Farmers Field, right?
Great.
Football in LA.
Fantastic.
And really, one of the things that I do is like for local community groups, fundraising. And I could really use better media relations in that because that's the key to it.
Great.
Right?
Looks like the exercise is working tonight.
It is. It is.
So I can remember what I said.
What are you passionate about, Kimberly?
I love traveling, and I love
Kimberly
doing.
Locke.
Yes, Kimberly Locke, and I don't sing that well. I'm told. But anyway, I'm passionate about travel, specifically like Savannah, Georgia.
Simone, tell me what you're an expert at according to this exercise.
According to this exercise by Paula Cassin, I am an expert at business development and employee engagement.
Fantastic. Thank you.
She was great.
So Anna,
She was great,
Anna
yes.
Leffler, tell me what you're an expert at, and also what are you passionate about?
I'm passionate about creativity of all kinds, making things.
She'll prompt
So
you.
we have the beautiful and the very talented former past president of IABC-LA, Jamie Lipton. Jamie Lipton.
You're up here already.
Yes. Tell me, according to this exercise, what are you passionate about?
Well, she has very neat printing, first of all. I mean, look at how neat that is.
About
And very impressive.
Love it.
It says, and I think it's accurate, family, home decor,
Home
Great.
decor.
TV shows,
Got it?
and new communication tools.
What TV shows?
Pronounce Lee, Christie Lee.
Nice introduction, very enthusiastic. You've met a few great people, you've made some random acquaintances. So how do you turn that sort of brief conversation, those few moments of interaction into turning somebody into a random acquaintance, a stranger, if you will, into a relationship, something that can have a long-term impact. 99% of people, so this is the 99% here, but in a different way, are full of whatever. And he's saying this is how you don't have to be one of them. And he gives some great tips on how he tries to not be that 99%. And if you read it, and I love it, it's really quickly, exceed.
She's young, she's always thinking. She gets the admin task towards all the European guys. And she said, I told her she can't be who she's introverted. She can't be who she isn't. Let's work with it. How can you make people come to you and listen to you? Which I just love, depending on who I'm surrounded by.
You actually have a very static makeup.
She teaches at Johns Hopkins in Baltimore.
That before is the only group we didn't have. So together with another colleague.
And hi, and we're going back. Yesterday we decided to go back to Hong Kong for the third year of our show. And today I was on the conference call with the folks in China from the Department of Commerce because I have to put together a trade mission to China. So we have.
And I just got back from a blog conference in Nashville because I'm a writer and I have a blog, and I've been doing a lot of speaking engagements lately. And I was telling Kimberly that my first job in PR 100 years ago was working for a man named Carl Terzian. And I don't know if that name rings a bell, but he was kind of like this legendary networker in Los Angeles. And the notion of if you don't send a handwritten note after you meet somebody, you've kind of wasted everybody's time because it's just, and that's what he would do. And I was telling her that he had dossiers on everybody that he met. So if you and I chatted and you mentioned your son's name, I'd have it, and you mentioned, and I would get back, and while it was all still fresh, I'd put it in my file. So
Evening. Thanks so much for coming, and I hope everyone got
Hi, Chris Keogh, and just wanted to get, was there anything that really stuck out for you tonight in terms of a takeaway?
Yeah, I think the importance of follow-up after networking events and making sure that you express to others that you remember them and give them a reason to remember you by making a personal connection.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
What TV shows?
So,
What is your top must-see?
top, like, it's really super embarrassing that I watch it, or top, like, that was a really good show.
Don't overthink it.
No, but that's an important distinction. Like, all-time
What is your favorite show you're watching right now?
I'm gonna have to say The Bachelor. It's a horrible, horrible thing. But a friend of mine blogs on it.
I need a blog.
I need a blog. I'm not sure this is the blog.